Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. We have Paul back again, fresh from vacation. That's as much cheer he's ever gotten for anything in his life.
Pepper.
Okay, What If? Episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the name of this episode.
It's What If All of the Heroes
But
had
there's
fallen.
a title.
Yeah, that's what it said. What if all of the heroes had fallen? All of the Avengers had fallen or something like that. That's the literal title of it.
Let's go with that.
That's pretty long.
Yeah.
No wonder it's not rolling off the tongue. All right, we're going to talk about it and find out what Paul thought about episode 1 and 2 right after this. Yeah. Episode 3. What If the World Lost Its Mightiest Heroes is the actual title. Again, doesn't roll off the tongue very well. But what did you think about Captain Carter were the first Avenger, or if T'Challa became Star-Lord?
First, I'm really digging the animation. I like this animation.
Okay.
And I really like how they're getting like a lot of the real voice actors.
Yeah,
the real actors doing the voices.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome. First episode, it just seemed kind of blah. What if she were the captain? Okay. But the episode kind of followed the movie.
Yeah,
like,
it was
nothing
the same,
real different.
It was almost the exact same story.
Yeah, they even had the train there and all that stuff. So I thought it was kind of, well, why even bother making it other than to say she's now the captain and has to deal with misogyny? Okay.
What about T'Challa?
T'Challa, I thought there was a lot of funny parts.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
I thought it was funny and I enjoyed myself. It wasn't as bad as you guys let on in your review of it.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
It wasn't awesome. Yeah, I got to watch the next episode, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
Okay.
I found that episode myself blah.
And, well, not just blah, but, like, over the top. Are you telling me that if he was chosen, then Thanos would have been a good guy? Come on. Like, it just wasn't, it didn't
But no,
flow
this is,
in reality.
This is what if, right? So in the first episode, Agent Carter became the captain.
Yeah.
And Captain America, Steve Rogers, got to go in the Stomper guy
Right.
machine. Okay, so there's lots of what ifs happening here.
Yeah.
So T'Challa went and became Star-Lord, and Thanos was a good guy.
No, but he was a good guy because he said T'Challa talked him into being a good guy.
Yeah, do better.
But Steve Rogers was in the Stomper because Agent Carter became the captain.
No, but what he's saying is he doesn't believe that just because you're a good negotiator, you would be able to convince a person like Thanos that his decision was wrong.
But everybody liked T'Challa. He's just that's his thing. Everybody likes him. He's a good diplomat. He's friendly.
Okay, but
That's his thing.
he wasn't grown up as a diplomat. He was taken as a young child. He didn't grow into being a king. He didn't grow into being the big Black Panther
in
yet.
his character.
Okay, but they really stretched that to, is he really a natural born?
I had no problem going through
I just thought it was a bland. Myself, I thought it was bland.
Okay.
Myself.
The first episode
Okay.
I thought was bland.
Now, what about this one?
So you've heard that this episode was the
supposed
worst.
to be the worst of the three.
You know, I'll tell you, I liked this one the best so far.
Me too.
I thought this was awesome.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this one completely.
Yeah. I followed, you know what? It was predictable in an unpredictable sort of way. Like, I had a feeling I knew who was taking everyone out, but I was doubting that I knew
I had
until the very end.
I had no clue.
inkling.
I had no.
No?
I thought maybe Ant-Man for some reason, but I did not expect Pin.
As soon as I saw the syringe, that's what made me think of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. So in case you're wondering, in this episode, Iron Man, the famous scene where I think it is Iron Man 2? Where,
Yeah, he's up on the sign.
he's worried about he's being contaminated and everything from his arc light in his chest, and they inject him with something, and that takes away the poison and stuff like that, and he gets a new lease on life. Well, in this case, it eliminates him, and it progresses from there to all the Avengers, and different ones get accused of murder. It's a whole thing. We have Loki in a new light in this one as well, being Loki.
Yeah. I really like Loki in this episode.
I did, and you know what? At the end, I'm going, is he going to be an Avenger? Oh no, he's going to be Loki.
Although, that would have been a cool flip too.
Although his personality was still, he's Loki.
Yes.
So I liked the ending of this. We won't spoil the ending for you, but this is true to form Loki
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
in this. And this, the fact I was not expecting what happened to the Hulk.
That's the one part that I'm like, would that have happened? Like, even if some foreign body got inside you and did something to your heart, would you swell up and explode?
Well, don't forget, it's gamma radiation that causes him to become Hulk, and he used that against the Hulk internally.
In a very small dose.
You don't know how big he is inside. Once he got in there, he can grow a little bigger. You know,
Yeah.
remember the fan fiction of how to get rid of Thanos was to have Ant-Man go in somehow and then just grow to a normal human being and explode him.
Yeah.
End of Thanos. You know, so...
But I thought that the Hulk's skin was supposed to be impenetrable.
But he's inside.
Yeah, but it would still be on the outside impenetrable. Like, you can't get out, just like you can't get in. Right?
Your organs blowing up would probably rip apart yourself.
I don't know. I didn't like the way they took him out. I think that could have been better. But everything else I liked.
I was on board with it. I was completely okay with it.
I liked Thor. I liked Agent Coulson.
I like the jokes that they had with Thor, like,
His hair.
Wow, he's so gorgeous,
Yeah.
and he just smells like lavender.
Maybe they doubled down too much
A little
on
bit,
those, but it was funny.
They also had a lot of references, like the password that Coulson gives them to get into his computer. And even the final words of the whole series, well, the final words of the series for Loki, the final word of Loki, was something that he said in the movies. In the past.
Did he say that?
In the reference, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The original Avengers.
To fulfill your destiny, that.
Yeah, remember he comes down and he was telling all the people outside the German opera to bow down before him.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I completely enjoyed this episode. I'm hoping the rest of them are like this.
I thought this episode had the most cohesive story.
And so, why do you think that other reviewers are saying that this was the worst out of all of them so far?
I don't know. Maybe because there was no social message. It was just a story.
I don't know. I think right now we're in a place where everybody likes to trash Marvel.
Although they loved the other two episodes. They just said this one was bad.
Well, I heard that people were not happy with the first episode at all. The second episode was a minor step up. It's not like they're praising these episodes for being awesome. And so, I don't know. I think there's just a trend to trash Marvel. And I don't see why with this series, because I'm enjoying the series.
See, I thought the first two episodes were lackluster. Like it wasn't horrible, wasn't great, was like dead center medium. But this one I enjoyed, and if the rest of them are like this, I would enjoy it more.
And if this is the worst episode and they only get better, perfect.
Well, it's not the worst episode because it's better than the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. So yeah, they've got my interest back up once again, considering I was losing interest after episode 2.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious for the next episode.
What do you give it?
Like, what are we rating it on?
1 out of 10.
Yeah, but what's the 1 out of 10? Like cartoons or like
Nope.
movies?
Enjoyable.
You're
an enjoyable show you watch.
The entertainment value it provided.
Oh, well. For the series all 3 episodes, I would give this one an 8. As a cartoon to watch, like I'm looking for something to watch, I would probably give it a 7.
Yeah, I'd say as far as the other episodes in contrast, this is an 8.
Yeah, well, if you're comparing to the other ones, it's an 8. As a normal episode of just something to watch that I would rate other things, I enjoyed this. I'm not sorry I watched it. I may even watch it in the future. It's a 7. The other ones I have not watched again, and probably would not. But this one, I might catch this one more time. It was funny in parts, had enough action in it, and it was a good story. And that's all you can really ask, especially from a 30-minute animated cartoon.
With the actual actors doing the voices.
Most of them.
And Fury was great.
Most of them were there, yeah. So, what if episode 4 next week? Stay tuned. They might have turned our minds, and it might be getting better. Let us know what you guys like of the series, whether you like it, dislike it. Was this the worst episode, or was this the best episode? Let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, we'll see you on the channel. Yeah.